करने जा रही हूँ। जम्मू कश्मीर से हमारे बीच आ रही है मिस कनिका शर्मा।
काश मेरी जिंदगी में सरहद की कोई शाम आए, काश मेरी जिंदगी मेरे वतन के काम आए। न खौफ है मौत का और न आरजू है जन्नत की, मगर जब कभी जिक्र हो शहीदों का, काश मेरा भी नाम आए, काश मेरा भी नाम आए। Good morning and greetings to all my fellow Indians who stands in front of you as a citizen of India. Similar poems or weather are the very things that cross our mind when talking about patriotism. As soon as someone utters the word patriotism, what we imagine is army men, freedom fighters, the tricolor shroud, and similar notions of grandeur. But before we plunge into the ocean, we must take a step back and look what exactly is patriotism and how nation building is linked to this. Although defense still does and shall remain the highest examples of patriotism, but one must admit that there are a whole lot of other forms of patriotism that we as a country need. Rather, a necessary way of looking at patriotism is to understand it as a sense of responsibility in the citizens, performing your duties, loyalty towards your work, and the eagerness to do beyond what is asked of you. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have great infrastructure, a stable economy, our media industry has grown and so has urbanization. We have better healthcare facilities and an education system, and the process is still on development. I do love my country and I'm proud to be an Indian. But every country has their flaws and so do we. When it comes to criticizing our own country, why would we hold back? Because that is what we all do with the people we love. Tell them that they are wrong so that they could improve and become better. Today is the time when it costs you nothing if you go to buy a SIM card. But you will surely realize if you go for the admission of your child. Today is the time when a guarantee is given that pizza will arrive in just 30 minutes. But there is no guarantee whether the person who has met with an accident will arrive in hospital on time or not. And today is the time, my dear friends, when our heart it comes to our mouth when our sisters, daughter, wives are out of their homes. And are skimming it off just by saying that, yes, we are responsible citizens. Yeah, another thing, we consider ourselves literate, right? Then why streets are being cleaned mostly by an illiterate person? Why public property is being maintained by an illiterate person? And now there is an opinion that they are getting paid for it. I would disagree. Is it all about payment? Aren't those street art? Are those public property not used by us? And my simple question to all over there, is there any hope? An argument is, one pays taxes, one votes, isn't that enough for my nation? What more? And some wants to fix it out but don't know how to start. It seems impossible. Is it? Okay, let's imagine a perfect land where there is no corruption. The government is strong and our budget goes up 10 times. Do you think our cities would be clean? Do you think there will be no crime? Do you think everything will be sorted and we will be able to make our nation in a better way? The answer is no. I think we realize that it's not about system, it's not about money, it is about us, my friends, it is about us as a people. Why do we need a policeman when we have traffic signals? Because we are a society that doesn't like to follow rules. Is there any hope? Having said this, we say our country as motherland, Ma tujhe salam. But Ma Tujhe Salam comes only on 26th January or 15th of August. Because the sense of responsibility which arrives on these 2 days come with an expiry date on the very next day. And again the daily routine is started, again traffic rules are violated, again somewhere in India women are being affected due to domestic violence, etc., etc., and etc. And we as usual just watch that show because in our eyes 26th January is over and we are reserving our energy, we are reserving our patriotic feelings for the upcoming 15th of August. Is there any hope? The sentiment that crosses your mind when you see a kid selling flags before Independence Day, he's like, "Panch ka ek, panch ka ek, panch ka ek," and everyone is buying that. But that hungry stomach trying to sell flags on the next day, he's again with "Panch ka ek, panch ka ek," and that "panch ka ek" changes into "Sahab, do ka hi le lo," and still no one buys that. Because we come with seasonal patriotism. And the poet says about the crying flag, तेरी भूख मैं क्या मिटाऊंगा, तेरी भूख मैं क्या मिटाऊंगा, मैं तो खुद भूखा हूँ हवा की उस लहर का जो मुझे आजाद होने का एहसास दिलाती है. In my eyes, education can be one of the main solution of this problem. And by education, I don't mean cramming maths, science, and so-called subjects. It is value education, moral values, ethics. For me, an ice cream wala is more educated than a person who is traveling in 10 lakh, 20 lakh car and throws garbage out of his window as if the whole road is his dustbin. Whereas that ice cream wala is holding that bucket so that all the garbage can be put into it. Now, I'm not saying that we an ice cream wala to build a nation. I just mean that just focus on the thoughts. These little things, for some this might be a little thing. But trust me, these little things, these little changes do wonders. And these little changes come out of thoughts and actions. And as I mentioned about thoughts and actions, I have to say this as I'm deeply disturbed by the incident which happened in my hometown a few days back. They found a dead body of an 8-year-old girl child who was abducted 9 days before and then raped and murdered. Just an 8-year-old child. We all know the statistics of rapes in our country. Since we are talking about patriotism and nation building, we must ask ourselves what kind of a nation we are going to build if this is how we treat our daughters. We need to realize our sense of responsibility should not come with an expiry date. Patriotism isn't just about flags and salutes or parades. It is not about who we are. It is about the righteous principles we aspire to epitomize. If you want to change the world, you need to change the streets. And if you need to change the streets, you should do it. Don't wait for somebody else to do it because it may never happen. We need change because 1 in every 2 families still lives by the light of a candle. So save electricity and power to the people. Over 60% of Indian homes do not have tap water. So save every drop. And 3 out of 5 children still drop out of school. So educate at least 1 child. Go out and do something. ... Why do we put a full stop when it comes to perform our duties? ... What are we waiting for? Let's make India a better place. Let's make Hindustan a better place to live in. Thank you.